Today we are going to talk about special right triangles. We, in our last lesson, talked about Pythagorean theorem. Today we are going to identify some right triangles that are even more special than others. I'd like you to begin by finding the missing angles in this triangle. Press pause, and when you're ready to see the answer, press play again. Okay, each of these is 45 degrees because it's an isosceles right triangle. So if you know that all the angles sum up to 180, then you know what I have left to deal with are 90 degrees. These get evenly split between these angles because the base angles of an isosceles triangle are congruent. So we are going to start off by talking about all 45, 45, 90 triangles. Now, I want you to use Pythagorean theorem to solve for the missing side. Notice, this side and this side are congruent. What do you think this one is? Remember, Pythagorean theorem, leg squared plus leg squared is hypotenuse squared. Press pause, and when you're ready to see the answer, press play again. 2 root 2. So I would have gone 2 squared plus 2 squared equals x squared, where this is x. This would be 4 plus 4 or 8. If I take the square root of both sides, I get x equals the square root of 8. 8 is the square root of 4 times 2, and the square root of 4 is 2. Find missing sides, use Pythagorean theorem. Press pause when you're ready to see the answer, press play again. Here we go, 5 root 2. Let's see, let's look at the last couple here. Well, usually I can pin this out so that's possible right now. Okay, so the first one was 2, 2, 2 square root of 2. And then I had 5, 5, 5 square root of 2. Okay, try this one. This time I have one side length that's A. Press pause on your video. When you're ready to see the answers, press play again. My side lengths are A, and A times the square root of 2. Now, what's nice is that every single one of these triangles, every 45, 45, 90 triangle, has sides that are in this ratio. It is really important that you have this triangle memorized. I want you to write it down. What happened here? That is not okay. So I want you to write down the triangle. Draw the triangle, write in the A and the A and the A times the square root of 2. A root 2 is always in the hypotenuse. Now, hopefully, you have begun to see a pattern here. If this is A root 2 and those two sides are A, can you figure out what these two sides must be? Press pause when you're ready to see the answer. Press play again. Yep, that's right. They're both 10. So it's pretty nice. If I know one side, if I know my hypotenuse in a 45, 45, 90 triangle is 10 root 2 or anything root 2, my legs are the 10 and the 10. Okay, or the anything and the anything. This one's a little bit different. The first thing that we would need to do is write out the ratio, the side lengths with A in them. I know that my hypotenuse is A root 2 and my side lengths are A and A. So I'm going to solve this for A by dividing both sides by the square root of 2. So that gives me A equals 8 over the square root of 2. Now we're going to rationalize that. It's 8 square root of 2 over 2, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. So now my side lengths are 4 square root of 2. Something bad happened here. Okay, I'm going to make up a new one. Okay, I have another 45, 45, 90 triangle. This time I'm going to tell you one side is, oh, I don't know, 12. Find the missing sides. Press pause, and when you're ready to see the answers, press play again. Okay, the answer here would be 6 square root of 2. 6 square root of 2. Remember, set your sides equal to a, and a root 2. Solve this for a, it's 6 root 2. And now, the next thing I want you to write down is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. It is always going to come in this ratio. The sides will always be in this ratio. My hypotenuse will be 2a. The side that is across from the 60-degree angle will be a times the square root of 3. And the side that is across from the 30-degree angle will be a. You need to have this memorized. And I don't know what that is. Someone's working on the roof or something. Just keep with me. Okay, now I want to solve for my missing sides. I'm going to start by labeling my triangle 2a, a root 3, and a. I'm going to solve for a, and I'll find that a is equal to 5. That means this is 5, and this is 5 root 3. You see why this is special? It's because to use Pythagorean theorem, I need two sides of a right triangle. When it's a special right triangle, if I have one side, I can find the other two. Now I want you to try this one. Press pause when you're ready to see the answer. Press play again. Did the same thing. I labeled my sides. 2a, and a root 3. A was 4. And then this side became 4 times the square root of 3. Okay, this is a little bit different. I have a side length here across from the 30-degree angle. We're going to still label our sides. Only this time it's nicer. A is 3, so I can go straight in and fill it in. 3 root 3, 2 times 3, 6. Try this one. Press pause when you're ready for the answer. Press play again. Here we go, same thing. This side was a, this side was a root 3, this side was 2a. Now, this time I'm given the side across from the 60-degree angle. This is a times the square root of 3. This side is a. Oh, I was going to let you do this one. I think you can do it. Press pause when you're ready to see the answer. Press play again. Here we go. Now, this one's a little bit different. We're going to label our triangle a, 2a, a root 3. And actually, let's change this value. Let's make this, oh, I don't know. Let's make it 15. Okay, so now I've got to solve for a. I'm going to divide both sides by the square root of 3. That gives me a equals 15 over the square root of 3. And I need to rationalize. And the 3 goes into the 15 5 times. So now I know what a is. A is 5 times the square root of 3. 2a is 10 times the square root of 3. Now, I want you to do these 4 problems. Press pause when you're ready for the answers. Press play again. Here somewhere. How'd you do? Compare with your neighbor if you're confused. Notice this number 4, if I could think of one that might confuse you, it would be that one. It's just because it doesn't come out even. When you solve for a here, you would say a root 3 equals 10. Divide both sides by square root of 3. Then rationalize. And you would find that a is 10 square root of 3 over 3. And then it's just a matter of plugging in. This side would be 10 square root of 3 over 3, right there. And then this side would be 2 times that of 20 root 3 over 3. Okay, the next thing that I want you to do is check online. I have an assignment for you. Have a nice day.